What's going on, guys? Merv here. I'm here with my buddy Ben.
Hello.
And we got a 128i, which is pretty cool. I don't really know much about them, so I'm gonna let my buddy Ben just give a quick rundown on the car and what he has done to it, and then we'll get started with this video.
So this is my 2008 BMW 128i. It's a M Sport model, so it has the sport seats, sport suspension. It's a 6-speed manual car, naturally aspirated 6-cylinder. It produces probably around 230 horsepower at the crank and about 250 foot-pounds of torque. Gives a really good feel to the car, nice and balanced.
What kind of supporting like mods did you do over the time?
So I haven't really done too much to the car. It's relatively stock. I just, with it being a BMW, I kept up on the maintenance a lot. So I did install a set of Bilstein V8 shocks on this car, paired with the M Sport springs. I also did just some pedal covers, ECS pedal covers, just to help with a bit of heel and toe feel, to make the drivability a bit better. It has a M Performance short shifter with an Alcantara boot and M Performance shift knob.
I saw with you got a new addition. You swapped your wheels. You told me.
Yeah, so I put a set of 17-inch E46 330ci wheels, wrapped in I think it's a Maxxis tire. I'm not sure of the tire, but it is a 245 square with a staggered mag setup. I think it's a 7 in the front and a 7.5 in the rear, or 8.5 in the rear, 8 in the front. Don't quote me on that. So it does have a square tire on it, which is something I did really like.
It's got a nice stance.
Yeah, it's a nice stance. It fills the arch as well. I mean, I went down a size from 18s to a 17, and I just like the feel of the 17s a bit more. I think it gives a little bit better ride quality. The tires are a little bit cheaper for what's out there, and the 18s I had were pretty shot. They were bent all kinds, and you had a pretty nasty vibration around like higher speeds, 140, 160.
Okay.
So the 17's definitely a nice touch. Happy I did that. It's a nice S2K.
So what was it about the what gravitated you to the 1 Series? So I know you used to be a Honda guy.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
big Honda guy.
I mean, I'm sure you always have a soft spot for Hondas, but what made you switch to German cars and BMW?
So basically, it all started when I started working at my work. Really, work at a European shop and work on a lot of BMWs and Audis and Volkswagens. So when I started working there in that field, I had a very open mind to these cars. I didn't know much about them. I didn't know much about BMWs. I didn't know much about Audis. Didn't know much about Volkswagens. So just really spending time around these cars, I really just enjoyed the feel of it. The steering. I liked the steering. The suspension felt really nice, and they just overall had a really good feel. It was something I felt like my like for Hondas. I always wanted my Honda to kind of feel like this. So I did a lot of work to my Honda to try and get it there. Not to make it feel like a BMW, but just to upkeep it with the performance. And I wasn't able to really hit the nail on that one. So I knew a guy. This car was actually one of my clients' cars. Shout out to Mr. Ian DeGraff. He was willing to sell this car last March, about a year ago. And yeah, this was definitely a car that I had an eye on when I was working there. I maintained this car for a few years, and whenever it came into the shop, which it didn't really often come into, so
which is a good thing.
Which is nice. This car's been really well maintained. We've done all the work on this thing. And yeah, it was just a car I liked. I just liked the look of it, and this was one of the BMWs that I saw, and I was like, yeah, this is a car for me. I like this one. yeah, and one day I just wanted to get it. I had an E36. I liked that car a lot, but
Yeah.
it was getting old.
Yeah, they are up there now.
It was getting old. I had some rust, but I liked the car. I liked the BMW. I liked the car. It was really nice.
It's a proper size for a.
Yeah. Oh, we have a few corners here.
Oh, here we go.
Not too fast. Second gear around the corner.
It sounds good too. I always like the inline sixes.
Yeah.
They sound pretty great.
Oh, I didn't even mention the exhaust. So it has a an M Performance muffler, which is a pretty rare exhaust setup. So I know for the 1 Series, the M Performance exhaust is a rare piece. You can't really find them used. They don't sell them new anymore.
Yeah.
So that's what really gives this car a really professional sound to it.
Yeah, it's
really,
very clean and.
yeah, very
crisp.
very straight six, very German. I find it's a really distinct sound for this car.
Yeah, for sure.
It also has a Super Sprint resonator delete, which basically opens up the center section a little bit more. The diameter piping is the same. It has stock cats and stock secondaries, but no resonator and the higher flow muffler.
Okay.
So that's what really contributes to the sound of this car. There's our boy over here with this nice 8th gen.
Oh my god.
Now, I haven't had a check engine light with this car.
Alright.
I really haven't. It's been really reliable. I mean, I did my regular oil filter housing gasket, and I've done all my brake calipers because it sees them, all of them.
Oh my god.
Seized all the calipers, but it has hawk pads in the stop tech pads in the front, and it has wash pads in the rear with all new rotors, Multool brake fluid, Multool 5.1. So that way the brake fluid doesn't boil over when you're on the brakes. It gives you a good consistent brake feel. It's really important. Also has stainless steel brake lines.
Okay.
A little bit stronger pedal feel. What else with the brakes? That's really it.
So we switched blocks.
Yeah, Merv's in control.
Hello. But yeah, this shit. It indicates.
That side at least, the other side not so much. That's a good turning radius. You can just throw a U-turn.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, just full crank.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn.
Not bad.
Oh my god.
There you go. Again, not the fastest thing out there, but
Oh, it's okay. I mean,
she moves around.
I do miss NA though. Sounds good, man.
Yeah,
I like
it gives good feedback. Good reward when you get on the throttle.
What's the gearing on this car? Like, what's the final drive on this? Do you know?
Good question. I don't know the exact. I know the gear ratio in the rear. I think it's at 308
Okay.
for the diff, but I think that's. I don't know the gear ratio of the transmission or anything. I want to say it's pretty nice being a passenger. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. A few people that have let me drive their cars, they say that it's like they don't get to experience it very often. So.
Yeah. Now the traction control is off, so don't. I wouldn't recommend any first or second gear full throttle on a corner. Might get off on you.
A little squiggly.
I mean, it is an open diff, unfortunately, so it just one tire fires.
Okay.
I mean, if you have the rear end loaded up like properly, leaving a corner, it will let the rear end slide a little bit.
Okay.
But like, I tried to slide around like last week when it was rainy, and it was just embarrassing, sad one tire fires in a circle. So
Okay.
I just left in shame. In Mexico.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's where we are right now.
Yeah, that's it.
I know what you mean with the steering feel. It definitely feels a bit on the heavier side.
Yeah, I think that's because of the control arms.
Okay.
The M3 control arms. It gives it a bit. I think with the caster, it kind of weighs up the steering
especially with the kilometers you said that this thing has. It's
yeah, it's got a lot of kilometers, but I mean it works. It goes.
It just goes to show people, keep up with the maintenance, and the car will run for a long time.
It should. I mean, I don't know. It should. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's it. And
yeah, everything feels good. I mean, I'm very like, whenever I feel something going, I kind of overthink it, and I really try to pinpoint what's wrong and why it's wrong.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the repair addressing that. So like when I bought this car, I had pretty crappy suspension. It was just, I think it was original, and the front left shock was leaking oil, and I bought the car knowing it needed suspension, and I just drove in it for a bit, and then I got the Bilsteins, which is something I was really
that's quality right there.
Yeah, it's like a really grown-up suspension.
For sure.
I've never had like really nice suspension on a car, so when I got the Bilsteins, I was really happy with it, and I think the ride quality kind of shows. It's really not too stiff. It has good damping. It's a really good like everyday driving car.
Yeah.
It's not too stiff. It's something I can, the way I like to keep this car is that you can take it to like a track day or something, and then you can take it out with your girlfriend to dinner.
Yeah, that's the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, that's really.
Oh man.
Because when you go too crazy with like, polyurethane bushings or spherical bushings, and solid.
You sacrifice the everyday drivability of it.
You're getting, you'll get good feel, and it'll be very race car, but it'll suck on the street.
Yeah, exactly.
This car, at least, I haven't tracked it yet. I mean, I took it to, I didn't even take it to iCar, but I mean, it's just, you can just go straight ahead. You can go straight.
But yeah, especially with the roads that we have, you want somewhat of a smooth ride.
Yeah, you'll want some comfort.
Yeah. I love the little burbles and stuff. It's nice.
Yeah, it sounds good. It does that stock. There's no flash, no tune, no extra nothing.
I had to do a muffler delete on my car to get that.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's funny because I didn't even know, like, even stock, I had no idea they did that. Just this car does it. I don't think, not even the automatics do it. I think it's just the manuals.
There you go, guys. On that note, if you want to see more of Ben and his car, where can they reach you on Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram at BenjiNG. That's my main account.
Okay.
So that's where I keep my 1 Series stuff. I post some stories about my day-to-day work and my life with European vehicles.
Well, if you like that, he definitely works on some cool cars. So.
Yeah, some cool stuff. Not always, but yeah.
Well, I know every time you get a TT in or something, you always you gotta.
Yeah, TTs are for you, man. I know you like those cars. I like them. They're not bad.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Anyways, guys, if this is your first time, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Take care.
Peace.
Peace.